Taking out live pictures where the nation's top infectious disease expert, Dr. Anthony Fauci, along with the CDC director, are back on Capitol Hill testifying before lawmakers on the latest efforts in the fight against the coronavirus. They are speaking at a Senate hearing on the country's progress towards safely getting back to work and school.
What we saw visually in clips and in photographs of individuals in the community doing an all or none phenomenon.
The top infectious disease doctor in the country, Dr. Anthony Fauci, telling lawmakers he's concerned with what he is seeing across the country, with the number of COVID-19 cases rising, especially in the South.
In 4 of the states, in Florida, Texas, California, and Arizona, more than 50% of the new infections are in those areas where we're seeing surges.
Fauci telling lawmakers that people are not following guidelines and even admitted that some states may have opened too quickly. In his opening statement, Fauci offered some hope as progress is being made in terms of a vaccine.
Hopefully there will be doses available by the beginning of next year. These are the things that we feel aspirationally hopeful about, and we will continue to pursue this.
The Senate Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pension focused on how to safely reopen schools and getting back to work. But the numbers are grim as the number of hospitalizations rise in 12 states.
The COVID-19 pandemic is the most significant global public health challenge that we have faced as a nation in more than a century.
CDC Director Robert Redfield said the CDC will release guidelines for reopening K-12 schools and higher education. Some suggestions include alternate days of classes and sometimes virtual lessons. Dr. Redfield also urging the public to wear face coverings while in public to stop the spread.
It is critical that we all take the personal responsibility to slow the transmission of COVID-19 and embrace the universal use of face coverings.
As the president deals with a health crisis, questions are mounting over recent intelligence. U.S. intelligence found that Russians offered a bounty if Taliban terrorists killed U.S. and British troops in Afghanistan. The White House adamant the president was never briefed.
He was not personally briefed on the matter.
But the press secretary struggled to explain why the president was not told about this stunning intelligence.
There are dissenting opinions within the intelligence community, and I can confirm with you right now that there's no consensus within the intelligence community on these allegations.
But there doesn't have to be a consensus among the intelligence community to brief the commander-in-chief. The political fallout has been swift, with members on both sides of the aisle wanting to know why the president would not have been told and what is being done to protect troops.
8 Republican lawmakers were briefed yesterday about that intelligence, and a handful of Democrats will be briefed later today. Questions, though, remain on how much the president actually knew. You can count on Local 10 for complete coverage out of Washington. We have a full-time bureau in our nation's capital. Our D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo will be live in Washington on Local 10 News at 5.